Hello, it's me, Shanga, and welcome to what is technically the second video on the channel. While this is the second video on the channel, this is actually the first video where you guys are able to hear me. Technically, the first video was just really shoddily recorded the day of release of this game, which is Lucid Adventure, the superplanet version, not the idle one. Because I wanted to be the first, or one of the first people to make a video on it in global, and so I did. And as you can tell, I continue to play this game. I got myself a lot further than I was before, and I have just been playing this. I was trying to decide if I should continue to make videos on this, and after looking around YouTube, noticing that there was basically nobody making this content and that there was a market for it, I decided to go ahead and start recording some videos and add some commentary to it to basically just make it so that people can find this game and have a means of enjoying it. So yeah, what I have planned for this video is basically just introduce myself, which I kind of already did, and just show where I am in the game so far, show what I've been doing, and basically show my progression, just so that people can see how I've been playing my game, and hopefully this can give you some help on how to play your game, maybe. So let's start with the heroes. Heroes. This is my hero roster currently. As you can tell, I did spend money on the game. I'll show you actually just how much. I spent $230, give or take, because mileage is a bit different. I'll show you the packages I've bought though. So I have bought, basically, there is currently an event going on where you can buy some super good packages for a reasonable price, and I bought all three. The first one being a Blessed Premium Bundle tickets bundle, gives you 10 premium tickets and 1,000 diamonds. Definitely worth it. If this video comes out during the time of the event, I recommend all of you go ahead and see if you can purchase this one. I believe it was around $8, and this is around a 10, or not 10, this is around a, that's 3,000, 4,000 diamonds. 4,000 diamonds is a 26, that's a $26 back, which is worth it for around $9. Then the next pack is Dark's Supersonic S tier pack, which was actually the first one I bought before even the $10 pack, because the A+ hero ticket is, and the promote stones, both are really like hard to come by items, and so it was really worth it. I also got 5,000 diamonds out of it, and that was also really worth it. All three of these items are really good. The 5,000 diamonds alone is like, I believe, yeah, it's a $50 pack. Well, yeah, $45 pack, $50 pack, which is the same price as this. And then on top of these two things, boosters it up to about $100 pack, which is really awesome. And then after that, we have the Ultimate SS tier packs, which was a $90 box, which is expensive, I know, but that alone, the 10,000 diamonds alone, are worth it. That was a $100 purchase, and this whole box is worth around probably $400. This is definitely a pack that I was happy with getting, because if you're going to spend money on this game, if you're going to spend money on any game, it should be one you enjoy, and this is one that I really enjoy. In the week that I've played it, I have put in a lot of time, and a lot of energy has gone into playing this game, and that just shows that I really enjoy it. So now that that's done, I guess I can show you my progression back to here. So yeah, as you can tell, because of me spending money, I was able to boost my just speed in the game. Sorry, I just had to check. There's a guild rate thing trying to get updated, so I'm trying to check if that's there. But yeah, so first one we have is Sora. She is a free unit you get, and it's kind of worth it. So she was a really good unit. She's a free tank, so I built her. She's currently my highest CP unit, and she has carried me through a lot of the game. My next one is Secretary Kim. She came from my first A+ ticket, I believe, which was another pack. Let's check if they have that. Oh, not guild. Ooh. But that came from... Oh, wow, it's not there. But there was a pack that was here when you started the game. It was $26, and it gave you a A+ ticket. So I got that, and actually, I believe I might have gotten Light from that. But I know I got Kim as my first unit, other than Sora as my A+. And Kim is a really good DPS unit. She does high damage really quick, and her skills all around just are really good. So obviously I had to SS her, which is actually the highest of promotion rank. The next unit I got was, or not next unit I got, but another unit that I have, and one of my favorite units is Lime. She was a mileage reward for $50, and let me just tell you, she is worth $50. She has carried me through so much of the game. Without her, none of my teams would have worked, and she just has bolstered my play ability by a lot. So that's Lime. Next is Light. Currently Light is ungeared because I found a much better PvE team that has actually carried me through like around 7 levels just today alone. But yeah. Sorry about that. Light, he is a very good unit for PvE. A lot of people are focusing on PvP when it comes to rerolls or trying to find units. Personally, I would just say focus on PvE. PvP is for the people who are spend money, and for the people who are just gonna invest all their time into this game. And I'm one of those people. And I enjoy PvP because I have some of the units for it. But my recommendation is when rerolling, don't go for PvP units, just go for PvE units. PvE units are so much better in the long run, and they will just bolster your playability. The next unit that I love is Alpaca Man. He is another healer, and he is an orb healer as opposed to Lime's staff healer. But what he does is, I mean, he doesn't do anything special in my opinion. I haven't really looked at his skills, but he heals a lot. And combined with Lime, the two of them have, here, I'll just show you my team basically. So here's my team for PvE. It's double healer, 1 tank, 1 DPS. It used to be 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS. But as you get higher into the levels, you need more survivability. I realized that 2 healers worked way better than just 1 healer and 2 DPS. Because my second DPS, which was Light, couldn't out damage the heal, or couldn't out damage the enemy's DPS because they outnumbered us. And so I went with double healer, and that has worked out really well. Next unit is Hardcore Leveling Warrior. He's the main character of the webtoon that this is based off, and I really like him. He's a pretty good character. He's a damage dealer, but I run him as a secondary tank. He's just a pretty good unit. I mean, I wouldn't say he's better than a lot of the other units that I've put up, but he's basically the same thing to me as Light is. The two of them are just really good units that I put in my team sometimes. Another one of those units is Tempest. He is a PvP damage dealer, or at least I use him that way. Oh, and I also use him in Sky Tower. But I just use him because he removes buffs, and that is very nice. The rest of these units I don't use at all, basically. I wouldn't recommend using any of the Bs. There's a lot of A's that are good, but Rim especially is one of the good ones. Hola is another good one. General Manager Park is also a good one, and yeah, and Ultimate Healer Machine. Those are some pretty good units. But yeah, that was basically my main team. actually I can go ahead and show you the rest. Alright, so my material dungeon. I can't really show you the rest of these because they're on a daily timer. But for the dark dungeon and for the fire dungeon and the dark dungeon, I've beat all the way up to level 17. As well for the light dungeon, I know that looks like lightning, but that's light. I've beaten up to 17, and for the grass one, I've beaten up to 17. The water one is a bit of a different story. So due to the fact that I can't use these red units, that makes the game a lot harder for me, because as you can tell, my DPS, my healer, my other DPS, and another DPS or slash tank is all red, which means I struggle a lot with the water dungeon. The only units I can use are Sora, Alpaca Man, Tempest, and then a bunch of the units I don't use. Dark is a really good unit. I just haven't had the chance to build him. Don't have the stuff, like barely have the gear. See, I don't have helmet, I don't have chest plates, I don't have all of that. So I need to get more gear first before I can build him. But his second skill, or well, his special skill, which is possession, it does AoE defense break, which is really awesome. Or well, I'm not sure if it's AoE, but I know it does defense break, which is super cool. Super good ability to have on your team. But yeah, so that's the only reason I haven't beat level 17 yet there. I guess I'll show you my team that I use for these dungeons. The team I use for the fire one is Hardcore Leveling Warrior as tank / DPS, Secretary Kim as my DPS, and then my double healer comp, because double healer just allows Hardcore Leveling Warrior just tank everything, which is super nice. And then floor 17 is my double healer comp, 1 tank, 1 DPS. Really good, recommend it. But yeah, so that's my team for that. Now the next one is my Sky Garden. I beat all the way up to floor 41. It took me a lot of tries to get here. There was a lot of failed attempts, and I can probably show you, because I know there was an achievement that said failed attempts. Yeah, see, 130 failed attempts at Sky Garden. That's a lot. You see how it says train? Don't do that. It's not worth it. There's no need to train. You can just don't need. Okay, just basically, yeah. Oh, and you can also see how much AP I've used, which is stamina. 10,886. Each level takes about 12. That's a lot. But yeah, so I've just been going through and trying to complete all of my missions. As you can tell, there's a lot that I still have to do, but I'm trying to get there. So yeah, Sky Garden, but I'm on level 41. Currently gotta build my team for that. So I'm gonna say it's Alpaca Man, and then probably Tempest, because they go ahead and probably gonna have a buff. It's gonna be annoying as hell. So there we go. That's gonna be the team for that. But yeah, so there's that. Here is my arena. I have Sora, Kim, Tempest, Lime, because in arena it doesn't matter if you survive, there's a time limit anyway, so you just want to DPS it out. My defense though is my normal comp, and that is just to tank it out. So yeah, record, I guess I can show you my record. I've been doing pretty well, I guess. I'm not sure, but I've been winning. My defense has been successful, and my attacks have been pretty successful. I did a lot better last season, but that's because everybody's gotten better as well. So yeah, my soul dungeon, I've beat everything of the easy one. Haven't beat all of normal because that takes 20 AP, and I don't want to waste it on that. And yeah, so then we'll go to adventure, and I am currently on 6-3. To get here was a grind. Today I went from, let's check, I went from Puapu, which is 5-4 today, all the way through Cave of Origin, which is 5. Finished all of 5. Went through Thorn Mountain, which is 6-1, 6-2. And now I'm on 6-3. That was all today. And then through the whole week, I just built my way up to there using all the units I got. And so, yeah. That is basically... Oh, I have a ticket. Oh, nothing. Shucks. Okay. Well, so yeah. That's just basically my team currently. That's my account and what I've been doing. I hope you guys enjoyed just this quick introduction of who I am. And I will see you guys all later. See ya.